Okay? And we're gonna figure out how the hell we want to make this happen. Now, I've written out a lot of things so far, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to go with yet. The Champions Club? Well, if they win, they're going to be part of it. I'll say that. Definitely. Want to see a Deathless DS1? Well, not right now. It's not going to happen. Rule 1, no Paladins. Yeah, I fucking wish. Okay, just 1 second. So I want to talk about the rules real quick, okay? So let me show you guys. This is what I have right now, all right? And I want to go ahead and get everybody's opinion on this. Now, this is not a democracy, but I am kind of curious to hear what people think. So these are my rules so far. Okay, so it's going to be rules for tournament. 10 minutes. Actually, best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3. Finals and semifinals are 3 out of 5. Let's see. 10-minute limit. Each duel, coin flip if limit is reached. Intentionally, intentionally trying to go to the limit with less than 1, with more than 2. No, just intentionally trying to go to the limit is a loss. Okay, let's see. Free action potions are fine. Well, Asmongold, that was his opinion. Yeah, he thought that the free action potions were not fine, and because he has more experience in Vanilla WoW than I do, I deferred to his expertise. So let's see. What the fuck? This is too complicated? Well, no, I don't think it's too complicated at all. Best of 3 will take very long. Well, I don't think it should be 1 out of, like, just 1 duel. Like, there's no fucking way that would work. Yeah, I don't know. Is Red? Well, I mean, I'm a warrior. I think free action potions are just totally fucking fair. I mean, hey, that's the way the game should be all the time. But I just don't really think that's maybe the best idea. And these are all, like, all of these things, except for the 10-minute limit, I think is pretty much like a certainty. What have I experienced past level 30? It's a bug. No pause between duels for resetting CDs. So, what about, like, using really long cooldowns like Lay on Hands? Zone in. Yeah, so what about using that? What do you guys think? Because, like, here's the way that I look at it. Okay, so there are 2 different perspectives that I want to go ahead and give you guys, and I want to hear what you guys think is the right perspective and the right thing to do. For me personally, I think that it's most important for the tournament to be entertaining, right? Like, I want this to be, this is entertainment for me. I mean, like, do I care about it being fair? Yeah, of course I care about being fair. But at the end of the day, I want people to have fun watching, because I think that's the best thing for everyone at the end of the day. But the next match cannot be delayed if it's still on CD. Well, I think that that's the thing, is like, so it's like if somebody's using Lay on Hands and, like, Retaliation and Shield Wall and stuff, I feel like that might be too strong. For me personally, I don't know, I really think that could be too strong, and I'm curious to hear what you guys think about that. Because to me, I feel like it could go either way. No, it's too strong. It's fine to use. Well, I mean, the idea of a duel, in my mind, okay, I want to go ahead and just give you guys this is my philosophy of dueling, okay? And you guys can disagree with this or not, but this is just the way that I feel. I feel like a duel should be basically something that you can repeat every single time, right? And like a test of skill. I don't think that... What's this? Ooh. 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 Okay. Just give me a second. Let me figure out something to throw away here. Elemental Air. Elixir of Defense. I could actually use that. I don't want to throw that away. What else do I have that I can get rid of? Okay, I don't really want this sword. Okay, I'll throw that away. Thank you very much, man. Puff. Holy shit, thank you, dude. It's gonna be 5 minutes, or there will be 30 minutes per, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, and also, so, I just feel like some classes have, like, really, really strong, long cooldowns, like Retaliation and, like, Lay on Hands, that would really make them, like, give them a huge advantage in duels. And I don't know if, like, it would be fair for people to be able to use those abilities. And what do you guys think? Should people be able to use Retaliation and the different stuff like that, or not? Let me just go ahead and get the opinion of the chat. I'm gonna go get a better pair of shoulders after this anyway, so I'm not even gonna try to roll on these. Okay, just a second. Yes, let the boys play. Who cares if it's fair for entertainment? So you guys think that I should just let people use any cooldown they want? It doesn't even matter. I can pick the chest. Oh shit, okay. Poll it? That's actually a good idea. I should poll it. Let me go ahead and set one of those up, and I'll go ahead and I'll get the opinion of chat here, because I actually am really curious about this, because I want to do the right thing, but I just don't entirely know what the right thing is, honestly. Okay, let me see. Straw poll. Straw poll. Okay, I don't know why the first result for my straw poll is, does Asmon smell bad? Should people be able to use 10 plus minute CDs in the Duel tournament? Okay, yes. Nah. Okay. All right, let me see the results, guys. I'll get the opinion of the chat. Here you go. It's a fucking game? Well, yeah, but I mean, obviously I don't want to make it unfair. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's like, I don't want it to be like, okay, so here's, I don't want to have a match where the outcome of the match is known before the match begins, right? And it's not because of player skill, it's because of some sort of like structural advantage that the player has. I just don't think that's good for a tournament. So what do you guys think? All right, let's look here. Wow, a lot of people are actually saying yes. I didn't know what the response was going to be to this. Honestly, I really had no idea. The time between duels shouldn't be determined by people's CDs. Yeah, no, you'll have 2 minutes between each duel, or actually, maybe, yeah, 2 minutes between each duel. So it doesn't matter. Actually, 2 minutes is kind of a long time. Maybe like 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute seems like a little bit more reasonable. Like spending. Okay, so most people think that you should be able to use the over 10-minute CDs. I mean, I don't know. I think using something like Lay on Hands is OP, but I can see where you guys are coming from, okay? I absolutely can. Make it best of 3 and people are able to use CDs. That way CDs don't make auto wins. Yeah, I mean, that's also a good point, too. I thought about that. I just, that's why I wanted to get you guys' opinion on this, because I'm not fully confident in knowing the right thing to do. You know what I mean? What are the rules about buffs? Only your buffs. You can only use your buffs. Only your buffs. It's pretty simple. Like, I don't want to have people like going in there with 50 different buffs and having all of these different advantages and everything like that. That would be fucking ridiculous. So yeah, we're not going to let that happen. Now, the only thing about that is that people could troll the tournament by spamming buffs on people. So one way for me to counteract that is for everybody to just be fully buffed, and that would effectively remove that as a problem. So what do you guys think? I could just do full buffs. But also people can spam HOTS, and then that's not something that I can prevent either. So there's a lot of like there's a lot of weird things going on, and unfortunately this is just something that I need to do. Full buffs, fuck buffs, self only. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to have self only buffs, and also like we could do it in a Asmongold. Wait, what? Male combat spalders. So we're gonna go get a pair of shoulders. Esfand and I are gonna go get a pair of shoulders after this that are better than those. They're a quest item, and so don't worry about that, man. Thank you so much for that offer, though. It's a really great item. Let's see. Do a duel in the dungeon. We can't do the duel in dungeons. You can't duel inside of dungeons, unfortunately. It's not safe. Okay, dude. What about warlocks and hellstones? Well, so you can use potions. Hellstones are an ability or an item that your class has. Only warlocks can use hellstones. So if you're not a warlock, you can't have hellstones. The reason for that is pretty simple. It's because if you did, then everybody would have to be trading around hellstones, and it would just be stupid. There's no reason to have to do that. Yeah, only warlock. No pots? No, we're gonna let people use potions. Because this is like, I'm trying to simulate a world PvP experience, right? I mean, this is like in any sort of a duel, you can use a potion. Now, are you a bitch for using a potion in a duel? I would say you fucking are. But you know what? something good. Unfortunately, it's not. All right, let's go back outside. What about engineering stuff? Well, I mean, if it's a profession and you can use your professions in there, I don't see any problem with engineering stuff. I mean, that's part of vanilla WoW. If you disable engineering, you might as well just be playing Burning Crusade arenas. No, I'm not going to disable engineering. I don't think that's a good idea at all. So no, we're not going to disable engineering or anything like that. You can use whatever engineering items you want, probably. Now, there might be something that's like super OP that we haven't thought of, and yeah, we might change that. But that's generally what I'm thinking about, okay? Make the duel in a Gurabashi arena? No, because then people will be too easy for them to fuck up the duel, right? It'll have to be somewhere in like Westfall or something like that. That's what I was kind of considering. Alliance versus Horde, Iron Man duel tournament. I don't know about that either, man. If you really want to make it competitive, wait, what is this here? Thistle Tea? I don't know. I mean, it's a potion. So people can use potions however they want. I mean, if it's any sort of an item that's crafted by an alchemist or anything like that, I really don't want to say that you can't use that. So that's basically the decision that I'm trying to make. Okay, no potions unless you're an alchemist then? No. If you're gonna stop engineers. No, I didn't say that. Anybody can buy a potion. Like, this is supposed to simulate an actual duel. Like, in an actual duel, there aren't arbitrary rules that prevent you from using potions or using engineering if you have engineering. If you don't have engineering, then you deserve to be at a disadvantage because you put less work into your character. Right? So, I mean, it's just too fucking bad. Like, I mean, I don't care. There it is. Like, if you put less work into it, then you put less work into it. The only question that I have, right? The only item I'm concerned about is this one right here, right? The Arena Grandmaster Trinket. Because it absorbs so much damage. Like, it's so ridiculously strong. And it's hard for me to say that this would be fair for me to let this in there while other people don't have it. Because it just gives somebody a huge advantage. Like, I can't see someone losing with that trinket. You know what I mean? It's too strong. But they worked hard for it. I know they did. But one thing that I think is more important is that people don't know the outcome of the match before it happens. I think if somebody has that trinket, they just have a massive advantage over the other person. People shouldn't have gotten a trinket? Well, you can say that, yeah, but I don't know if that would really be the best, if that would be the best thing for the tournament. I guess if you want to be fair, you're right. I think it's actually unfair to let people not use the trinket. If you want to use the logic of like vanilla WoW and shit, but it's also kind of, it's not fair for me to let the tournament just be kind of shitty either. So which one do I want? Do I want to be fair, or do I want to have the tournament be more exciting? And that's basically what it comes down to. Congrats on a trinket, can't use it though. What about alchemists using FAP then? No, because they're disabled. Anybody can use a free action potion. Like, I mean, there's nothing, we're not gonna lock potions to alchemists. That's ridiculous, because you can loot potions off of random mobs. Like, that wouldn't even make sense to begin with. Only allow people use gray items then. No, because I want people to have good gear to be able to use it. Just because I make one exception doesn't mean the entire rule goes out the window. I mean, come on, let's be a little bit more realistic here. So let's see, your turning rules, man, fuck the chat. Well, no, I just want to hear people's opinions, right? Obviously, I'll make my own decisions, but yeah, so I was actually thinking about maybe actually letting people use this trinket. I don't know, like something kind of came up and I just decided that, you know what, after this would, yeah, I'm not going to use it. You know what, guys, never mind. I don't like this trinket at all. It's way too overpowered and it's just not fair. And that's the truth. It's just not fair, guys. We can't do that. I think everything is fair game, man. Yeah, I mean, that's the easiest thing to say, right? The easiest thing to say is that's fair game. But is the easiest thing always the best thing? In BFA, I would say no, it's not. So it's hard for me really to say what would be the best idea or not. Can you have the tournament held in place where you can LOS? I will probably, I don't know if I'm going to do it in a place where you can LOS. I'm kind of thinking that I will, but I'm not 100% sure, because I think people might be able to use that and it would be like too strong. We're going to decide the tournament area at some point in the future. I hope to have this tournament going in about a week from now. That's generally what my idea is. Vanilla was unfair, allowing everything to make it unfair as well. Well, no, because then you can just like, I mean, if you use that line of logic, you can have like, oh, well, what if your friend who's the opposite faction comes in and kills the guy? You know, like, that's unfair too. And, oh, well, what if you use this other thing, or, you know, like, some other kind of bullshit. You have a bunch of HOTS going on, like, into the duel. Like, there's a million different ways that you can kind of take that logic to an extreme. And obviously it's unfair, and that's why I'm going to let people gain advantages through the dueling tournament that they will be able to use in the tournament, but that doesn't mean every advantage that they use in the tournament will be able to be used in the dueling tournament, right? Or they gain in the game will be used in the dueling tournament, right? Make it usable. Yeah, he wants the money, man. That's what it comes down to. Have it in Hydro, climbing the... oh, I don't want to do it in Hydro. It's going to be too much time, too much effort. What's the line of logic? Yeah. Asmon, can you please unban my main Twitch account? I just deal with it later. Just like DM me or PM me, and I'll figure out why you got banned and make a decision. Bias skinning because playing Warrior. Any potions allowed equals spamming free action potion, and no LOS arena means that people can't take advantage over him. You're stupid. So here's why you're dumb. So, number one, an area with line of sight would actually be better for me because I'd be able to line of sight the casters and heal up with a bandage. So, a line of sight area would actually be an improvement for me. Number two, free action potion would mean that I wouldn't get CC. If I have a free action potion, I can almost guarantee I'm going to win because all I have to do is run them down and just hit them with my axe, right? And there's nothing they can do about it. So, it's completely, like, that's... it's the opposite, if anything. It is the complete opposite. And I'm not even going to be competing in the tournament because I'm running it. It wouldn't even be, it would be like a conflict of interest. What about mages resetting fights 24/7 and making duels take forever? That's why I said it's a 10-minute limit, as you guys saw. Okay, so let's talk about the rest of the rules here. Let me go ahead and make the notepad. All right, so there you go. Any sort of unorthodox consumables, please contact the tournament organizers for clarification and approval. This will not be shared with any of the competitors. Are there any other rules that I think that we should add? The grind is grind either way. If you have it, you have it. Yeah, I mean, that's just not really good for a tournament, though. I mean, like, that makes sense if you want to... That is the... If you want to put in the least effort in thinking, that is what you should do. Like, if you don't really care a whole lot, you're just like, okay, yeah, let's just go out and put this in there. Yes, that is the easiest thing to say. All right, they get executed. Yeah, using a free action potion just to get sheeped. Light a balloon, allow FAPs, you have them in any situation. I just think it's going to give Melee too much of an advantage. That's all it comes down to. Please ban Demon Hunters from the tournament. Yeah, we won't have any Demon Hunters in the tournament. I can pretty much guarantee that, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's see here. So, intentionally trying to limit is a loss. Okay, finals are 3 out of 5. 10-minute limit each duel. 1 minute between duels. 1 minute between duels. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. Wait, channel got banned. Wait, what's going on with that? No Whirlwind Axes if no Arena Masters, though. It's a completely different paradigm. Like, Whirlwind Axe, like, you can still win a duel against a warrior with a Whirlwind Axe. Like, the Arena Grandmaster Trinket is much more impactful. Let's see, 10 minutes each duel means the rounds will take over an hour. No, that's a limit. That doesn't mean every duel is going to last for 10 minutes. Like, I would assume that a lot of duels are going to last for, like, 2. And the 10-minute limit is just in case something really stupid happens. Lay of Hands is okay, but Arena Grandmaster is not. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that it's really hard. Like, no matter what rule set we make, there are going to be some people that think it's unfair. And I'm just trying to decide and think of other things that other people haven't thought of. What's this here? No cooldowns greater than 10 minutes. We're going to allow people to do that. People can use whatever abilities they want. Because that's, I mean, it's in their toolkit. And also on top of that, they can't use it in both duels. So let's say you have a cooldown that lasts an hour. You're not going to be able to use that in 2 duels. You might not even be able to use that next time your placing comes up. So I'm completely okay with that happening, okay? Iron Spine. Oh, we got Iron Spine. Okay, here we fucking go, boys. Set what happens. What's this here? No trinket? Yeah, I don't know. How are you going to prevent being ganked? Well, we're going to do it in an area that's like Alliance only. And then kill people that are causing problems. That's basically how. It's not really too complicated. We'll go ahead and close this here and we'll get back to it. Stealthers get first jump and warriors get first charge. No. If you're a warrior and you lose your first charge, you're bad. And that's what you get. Like, we're not going to change that at all. That's the way the game goes. And it's the same as in vanilla, right? I want to have it be... It should... it should simulate a normal duel, right? A normal PvP experience. And that's at least like my thinking at least, okay? Stormwind Gardens might be good, some LOS. Yeah, but I don't think you can duel in Stormwind, so I'm pretty sure that kind of goes out the window right there. When is the tournament? I'm thinking the tournament is going to be, what is today? Today is Wednesday. Maybe like at the end of next week. That's what I'm kind of thinking about, but I haven't really decided on anything yet. Okay, use this here. All right, we'll pop off. Let's get it done. 1 minute between duels makes it, wait, what's this here? Makes sense. Some classes have CDs to give them a chance. Well, I mean, like, I just think 1 minute between duels seems fair. I mean, does anybody disagree with that? 1 minute between duels. And then we can actually get to the more meat and potatoes part of this. Normal things are better. Wait, what's this here? Remove 1 minute between duels, make it instant? No, because they have to get mana. Like, they're going to have to, like, get mana again, right? I mean, like, what if you're fighting against a mage is out of mana, and you just get healed up immediately? Like, it's like, logistically, that doesn't make sense. You have to give people at least a period of time between duels. Who picks who fights who? I do. I'm the tournament organizer. That's, like, my job. Like, yeah, I pick. Right? I mean, like, that's I have to. I mean, if I randomly let somebody else pick, who's to say they're not going to, like, put their friend in there? Like, I'm going to make this as fair as possible, and it's going to be fine. Okay, let me move back here. We're actually getting killed. After we do this one, I figure we'll go and get the shoulders, because that's what I've been trying to get for quite a while. No buffs from other classes. Already went over that. You're right. That's what's going to be. There are going to be no buffs from other classes. What's the prize? So, I think the prize, like, it will be money. Okay, I want the prize to actually be money, not just like some kind of like bullshit thing. And that's basically what I'm going to get. And I don't know like how we're going to raise the money or not, if it's going to be crowdfunded or I'll just put the money out myself. We'll figure it out. Either way, it's not a big deal. And so we'll figure it out one way or another. 15th anniversary edition? Yeah, but then I need their address and I don't want to have to deal with that. This isn't good, because you can get anybody who wants an item this good will probably be able to just get the item from Gnomergen that has 18 agility. So I'm pretty sure it's not as useful as people might think. Warlocks can do infinite CD and CC and dot. Yeah, I mean, I know that Warlocks are obviously really powerful, and we're going to have to see. Like, I think that my opinion on this will probably change throughout the week, because I'll spend more time playing the game and I'll understand the intricacies a little bit better, and that'll help me and inform me about how I should make the decisions and what should be allowed and what shouldn't. And I think that's just what makes sense, right? You let the people that are basically like you let it kind of decide itself, if that makes sense. Welfare Wednesday for prize money. I thought about doing that too. Doing Welfare Wednesday for the prize money and then taking half the money and putting it in the turn. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Why are you still clicking? It's just Battle Shout. Like, I don't know what I want my key binding for Battle Shout to be, honestly. And on live servers, it's another button, and I'm not really sure what I want to do it, have it for in Classic. And that's basically what it is. How's Priest healing at that level? Priest healing is actually pretty strong. Okay, where are we here? Where's Iron Spine? All right, boys, cross your fingers. This is the item that Esfon needs. Where is he? I guess he might be over there on the other side. Where is it? Where's the guy that dodged? Shit. How about you do it like Blizzard, do crowdfunding, keep 75% up for yourself and then 25% for a surprise pool? Hey. Hey. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I think people get really offended over that. But I want you guys to understand something about like esports and shit. Is that it's not for the competitive integrity. They don't care about that. Like, they care about getting advertisements for their game. Like, doing tournaments and having that tournament get like 100,000 viewers is a massive advertisement for the game. And the money that they spend doing that is basically nothing compared to what they get out of it in advertising time, right? So that's the only reason they really do this, is they only care about the money. They don't care about the tournament. They don't care about anything else besides that. They just want the money. That's basically it.